Greetings, Agent Ward. I've been asked to clear you for field duty. We've equipped you with a personal interface. Go ahead and deploy it. Good. It's a long way to the periphery. You'll want to be comfortable. Thank you, Agent. Now, you may have to navigate some hostile foreign environments. Make sure your equipment is calibrated properly. Check that your vitals are in order. They'll be displayed on your dominant arm. Excellent. Now I need to check your biosignature. Move to the navigational marker. Good. Now turn to face the next marker. Bio readings look good. Hit the button to exit the simulation. Good luck out there, Agent.
At the dawn of the 12th millennia, when the Galactic Empire spanned 25 million worlds, a mathematician named Hari Seldon predicted that the Empire was about to collapse and plunge humanity into 30,000 years of war and strife. He proposed a bold plan to establish a secret colony that would shorten those dark ages to 1,000 years. Panic gripped the Empire, and Seldon was brought before the Commission of Public Safety, a shadow organization even more powerful than the Emperor. They exiled him and his followers to a distant corner of the galaxy, hoping they would die out. It is 200 years later. You are an agent of the Commission, sent to the periphery to investigate the kidnapping of an Imperial royal. Few remember the name Hari Seldon, or his dream of building Foundation.
Welcome to the Periphery, Agent Ward.
The Imperium has kept the peace for 12,000 years. We should be signing treaties with these barbarian worlds.
I'm afraid our negotiating position is a bit dubious. The Empire is a shadow of what it once was. Just look at that array out there.
It's very impressive.
The Aegis array has never been breached. The shield towers can be instantly reconfigured to meet any threat. And yet, technology like this has all but disappeared from the Imperium.
Unidentified vessel. You have entered a restricted area. Identify yourself, or you will be destroyed.
I'd rather not broadcast our intentions over open comms. There's a clearance code in the locker in the back. Bring it here. The Periphery still uses touch-activated lockers. You'll need to slide your finger down the track to open Good. Now input the code in that keypad. Thank you.
You are authorized to dock. However, I will be waiting for you at the hangar. You don't step one foot on my station until I know who you are and why you're here. Major, lay us out.
He's a light in the void.
Officers in far-flung outposts tend to have an exaggerated sense of their own importance. Let's not let the good Major distract us from our mission. The Viceroy's daughter, Astoria Duran, has been kidnapped. We must get her back.
The Commission's job is to maintain order across the Imperium. Isn't investigating a kidnapping a little outside of our purview?
This isn't just any kidnapping. Astoria is a high-ranking noble from a venerable house who was taken from one of the most secure facilities in the entire galaxy. Her disappearance doesn't exactly instill faith in the Empire's ability to safeguard its citizens.
What can you tell me about the Periphery?
Most people here have never stepped foot on Trantor, seen the great city planet for themselves. To them, it's just some place that takes their tax money. You may encounter a certain amount of hostility from the local inhabitants.
We should get to it.
The autodock sequence will take us to the array. But before we arrive, I have one more thing I want to brief you on. Follow me. There's a reason I chose you for this assignment. Your mentalic abilities will be invaluable to this investigation. I hope you've been practicing. Extend your senses to the world around you. What did it reveal?
You're happy.
Good. That was an accurate read.
Forgive me for saying so, but you don't seem happy.
Most people don't advertise their true feelings. In my case, I'm proud of you. You've come a long way from the young orphan I met in the slums of Billibotten. You're ready for an assignment like this.
Can I sense anyone's emotions at any time?
Right now, you can only sense emotions when they're in a heightened state. And it's limited to the most basic feelings. Anger, sadness, fear, disgust, and joy. Disciplined or focused minds can resist your probing. Just now, I lowered my guard to allow you to read me.
I'm ready.
Let's go. That lever will open the bay door. After you.
Docking successful. Welcome to the Aegis Array.
Ready?
Hands up!
Let's do as the good Major says.
You are under the jurisdiction of Her Excellency Viceroy Neria Durand. I don't know where you obtained that authorization code. But you will not take one step more until I can properly verify your identities.
You were right about him, Agent. He is indeed a light in the void.
What was that?
You'll stand aside if you don't want trouble.
This is my station. Nobody enters without my say-so. Now place your hands on the scanner.
Do the honors, Agent.
Ward of the Commission of Public Safety. Issuing planet, Trantor. Clearance level, Prime.
The Commission? This has all been an unfortunate misunderstanding. An agent of the Commission. What an honor. I had no idea you were coming.
That was by design.
And you must be Commissioner Hambo, Baron of the Empire and Chief Counsel.
Commissioner Bo will do. We are here to assist with your investigation.
Of course. Well, in that case, let's move this conversation to a less public forum. This way.
You can't keep us detained here without an explanation. Why is the station on lockdown?
Mumako, Ambassador Huyuniyi. Everything is being handled as quickly as we...
Simin Apollo. Don't lie to me. Zoranel has no formal obligation to the...
Agent, do you mind selecting our destination? We're heading to the Threat Assessment Center. Apologies for being so circumspect, but we believe Astoria's abduction was a coordinated effort by a group of deserters, traitors from our own ranks. We suspect they had help from someone on the senior staff.
Perhaps we can help you root out your mole. Agent Ward has talents that are useful in this regard.
Well, that would be most gracious of you. I heard you were a fair-minded man, but...
Enough
I didn't...
flattery, Major.
Yes, of course. Our 3 suspects are in the Threat Assessment Center.
Ward, I'll be on comms and walk you through the investigation. Do we know why the deserters kidnapped Astoria?
Well, I would guess they're angling for ransom.
I wasn't asking for a guess. I asked if anything was confirmed.
Ah, then... no, nothing confirmed. We have an impressive array of amenities, if you'll pardon the pun.
Honored to
We
have
need
you
to
aboard the
find
array.
Dr. Ulrich. She's already filed multiple complaints with the Viceroy. Leos gave us 3 suspects. To start, find Dr. Elena Ulrich, head of astrophysics.
Unless you're here to review my findings, I'm too busy to talk right now.
Where were you when Astoria Durand was kidnapped?
Where I always am, right here.
Did you see anything unusual?
Well, Dex, our quartermaster, was actually focused on his work instead of nattering on, which was unusual. But aside from that, nothing.
I'm with the Commission of Public Safety. We'll need you to answer some questions.
Haven't I already answered all of your questions?
What are you so busy with?
I have a mountain of data to sift through.
Why so angry, Doctor?
Well, for starters, astrophysics is pitifully understaffed, and the few people I do have keep getting appropriated for things like Captain Serana's ill-fated recon trip.
Why is the astrophysics department so understaffed?
It's not just the array, it's galaxy-wide. The pool of scientists versed in Olanian hyperspace theory grows smaller every day. And that's before the captain started misplacing my technicians.
What are these findings you're referring to?
Only potentially catastrophic readings from the neutron star outside. Energetic proton levels are elevated 400% and we're detecting diffuse shock acceleration.
What could that lead to?
All manner of calamity. Coronal mass ejections, super flares, amplified wave particle interactions. I've been trying to warn people, but it's like shouting into a gale.
I should go.
Maybe while you're reporting back to the Commission, you could pass along some of my concerns.
Will do.
Thank you.
Well, the doctor had good reason to be angry.
I agree. Let's see what Captain Indu Surana has to say. Start by trying to read her emotions.
I'm not getting much of a read.
Then you must try to penetrate her thoughts.
A member of the Commission. It's an honor, Agent. Captain Indu Surana, at your service. I'm afraid I won't be much help to your investigation, though. I wasn't on the array when Astoria disappeared.
You'll need to sense her thoughts before you can get anywhere. Try your mentalic sense.
At your service, Agent. Unfortunately, like...
The captain...
I need to get them to stop looking for Astoria.
At your service, Agent.
Now use what
Unfortunately,
you heard to
like I
interrogate.
said...
Captain, I hear you want to end the search for Astoria.
Where did you hear that? I don't want anything to happen to Astoria. But all other operations have been suspended simply because she's the Viceroy's daughter. Everything else gets short shrift, no matter how critical. But it's not my place to say.
What do you think about Astoria?
I have nothing but respect for the entire Durand family. The Viceroy's victories during the Far Morning rebellions are required reading at the Academy.
You obviously think very highly of her.
She's the whole reason I asked to be assigned here. But you asked about her daughter. Astoria is very pleasant, and an able director of communications for a civilian.
Where were you when Astoria went missing?
I was off station, investigating some recent thefts by Red Abyss, a local pirate gang. Our detention center is full of them. They've been getting bolder lately, going after bigger ships.
Is there anybody who can back up your alibi?
My departure should have been logged. I'll make sure you have access.
That's all, Captain.
Agent, if you could keep my outburst to yourself, I would be in your debt.
Despite her personal opinion of Astoria, the captain seems unlikely to work with deserters. The last suspect is Staff Sergeant Dex Rodo, the quartermaster of the array. I'll leave this one to you.
I need to destroy that capsule before the agent finds it. I can't forget the code to the crate. 035.
Don't bother with that. It's just extra supplies. Nice to meet you. Dex Rodo, Quartermaster. Just call me Dex. What can I do for you, Agent?
Pretty casual for a military man, Staff Sergeant.
Just not big on titles. No disrespect intended.
Did you know any of the people who took Astoria?
Coxon and I did a tour together on the Dauntless. He's a good guy, but wasn't cut out for life in the military.
You're not going to get anywhere without using the information from your Mentalics. Ask him about what you found.
Yes, Agent?
I found this capsule that Coxon sent to you. Did you help the deserters?
I've never seen that before. Besides, I wasn't even working that night.
That note was sent to you.
My name's not on it.
You tried to hide it.
Space. Get out of my way!
Somebody locked down his location.
He disabled the security grid. Our sensors are down. We need to bring up the emergency schematics. Dex got stuck near the mortuary, our detention center.
If he dies, we lose our lead on Astoria. Ward and I will handle this. Let's go. We're going to lose him. You did a flawless job rooting out the mole in there. Well done. Once we get to the mortuary, you go in first and clear the prisoners. I'll follow suit on the lower floor. We'll catch Dex in a pincer formation. Take this. I built this when I worked as a field agent. It got me out of some tough scrapes. I want you to have it. Good luck.
Staff Sergeant Roto ran into this wing.
If you see him, don't let him leave.
Understood. Before you go, someone in the TAC deactivated our entire security system, and all the prisoners broke free. You'll need that fancy blaster of yours. Those Red Abyss pirates aren't playing around. Back up!
Who's there?
Lockdown sealed the external doors. You'll need your hacking tool. Take the device off your arm and insert it into the sub-ether port. Connect the nodes to override the security system.
Got a death wish?
Hands up, Roto.
Damn commission.
Good work. Now, let's find out what he's hiding. Dex knows where the deserters are hiding. That capsule there contains his dossier. Over there are some personal effects from his bunk. Get him talking, and when he starts to get emotional, knock twice on this door and we'll move to the next stage. Press the button to start the interrogation.
Let me out of here!
Tell me where the deserters went, and I'll consider it.
You're wasting your time. They're my friends. I won't sell them out.
They kidnapped Astoria. Don't you care?
Why should I care about some spoiled princess?
Clearly you had strong feelings for her. You were reprimanded for acting inappropriately.
That was... We used to sit together during briefings. I like to make her laugh. But the Major thought I was being overly familiar.
Sounds like you were kind of sweet on her.
Please. Guys like me don't stand a chance with women like that. We're different species.
And because of you, she's probably strapped to a chair somewhere. Cold and afraid.
Astoria can take care of herself.
You've managed to rack up quite a collection of charges in such a short time. Conspiracy, conduct unbecoming an officer, accessory to kidnapping, murder.
Says the one who just atomized every inmate in this cell block.
The punishment for your crimes is death, but I can probably get it softened.
I don't believe you. Once I tell you what I know, I'm dead.
I'll be back.
Can't wait.
What do you need?
Any tips?
His dossier contains some important clues. Also, the easiest way to get at someone is to the ones they love. Keep at it. Sooner or later.
We found this in your rack. What is it?
It's called a trimensional thriller. Probably wouldn't interest you.
You'd be surprised.
It's a documentary about the Trigelian insurrections.
Sounds fascinating.
It was an uprising wherein both sides were reduced to starvation. So a captain named Jandiparus suggested that they initiate a fusion reaction.
Did he do it?
Nope. His own sailors hung him.
Too many soldiers blindly follow orders, even when those orders are morally reprehensible. They should be commended.
They were heroes. Overloading their drive could have been catastrophic. They averted a disaster.
Sometimes doing the right thing means defying orders.
Exactly. No, wait. I didn't mean it like that.
Good job. He's sweating now. Come see me when you want things to escalate.
Let's talk about something else.
We found this in your rack. What is it?
It's called a...
Yeah. This hollow portrait we found in your cabin. Is this your mother?
Yeah, she...
She seems like a sweet lady.
Hardly sweet. She's tough as palladium. Raised me and my brothers all by herself.
I'll be back.
Can't wait.
This hollow portrait we found in your cabin. Is this...
Yeah, she...
Be a real shame if something happened to her.
Wait. Are you threatening her?
I don't operate like that.
Good.
This hollow portrait...
Yeah.
Here.
Wait.
Let's just say it's in her best interests if you tell me everything you know.
She has nothing to do with this. Please.
This hollow portrait...
Yeah.
Here.
Wait.
Let's just say it's in her best interests if you tell me everything you know.
She has nothing to do with this. Please.
They kidnapped...
What?
Clearly you had strong feelings for her. And the
Walking, talking.
They...
What?
She's probably terrified out of her wit.
She's not...
They kidnapped...
Why should I?
If Astoria is safe, then so are you.
I told you, I won't give them up. I can't.
They put you in this mess. The inside man is always the first to get caught.
It's not their fault. Someone had to stay behind to disable the security.
You must be very courageous.
I am courageous. You have no idea what's really going on here.
They kidnapped...
What?
She's They...
Why should...
If a...
I told you.
They... Some friends they are.
I mean, they... It wasn't supposed to go down like this.
You've got him right where you want him. When you're ready to take things to the next level, come see me.
Let's talk about something else.
I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Great work. He's ready to tell us everything. He just needs a little push. Would you rather intimidate him into confessing, or give him an incentive to confess? In other words, the carrot or the stick?
Well, he wants to cooperate. We should reward that.
We can offer him an official pardon. The Commission gives us very broad latitude.
What now?
We're prepared to offer you a full pardon for your crimes. But you need to give us the location of the deserters.
Fine. I'll tell you. They went to meet with a pilot. It's this guy I know, Calden Morrow. He's got a ship with a hyperdrive that can take them out of the sector.
Tell me where the rendezvous is.
There's a planet that Cal uses when he wants to avoid Imperial ships, Tiger 3. There are these storms that screw with sensors. That was the meeting place. Now, can I get out of here?
I'll tell them to let you go.
Thank you.
Good job. Now we know where to find the deserters. What should we do with Dex? His crimes warrant a death sentence, but it is sometimes prudent to show mercy. It's your decision.
I think Dex should take a walk in the courtyard.
It's your call. I'll unlock the airlock door, you pull the lever.
No, wait!
Good riddance. I want you to lead the mission to Tigra, but before you go, I need you to hold out your arm. This is a subdural implant. It will travel through your bloodstream and implant itself near your parietal lobes. Through it, I can monitor your activity, and we can communicate privately.
So you'll be seeing through my eyes and listening to everything I say.
In effect. Obviously, I don't have time to monitor you every second, but I will be notified when you require my attention. This is Major Erinye. She is a member of the Viceroy's Imperial Guard and an accomplished tracker. She will accompany you to Tiger 3. However, you are in charge of this operation, Ward. Are we clear on the chain of command, Major?
Absolutely. Just glad to have a chance to bring these traitors to justice.
Good luck down there.
So, Agent Ward, what do you think we should do with these deserters once we track them down? Haul them back to stand trial, or just take them out?
People don't abandon their posts on a whim. They deserve a chance to defend their actions at a court-martial.
I thought your job was to stamp out disloyalty. They swore an oath to the Viceroy, to their unit, to us.
Approaching LC-1.
You'll drop first. Head into the trenches and make for the last known coordinates of their shuttle. We'll surprise the traitors. Sorry, the deserters. We'll meet at the shuttle coordinates.
Holding position for drop.
That's you, Agent. Pull the latch next to the door. Good luck down there, Agent. For the Empire! For the Empire! Meet me at the deserter shuttle.